What's up, y'all? We got the New York lunch and the New York lunch high. The lunch low and high mapped out right here. You see what time? This was like right at 11. It looks like we just started selling off. But we found some support in this 15-minute fair. Or no, we didn't find support right here. We found support in I think it was a 15-minute fair value gap actually. Yeah, where we're finding support right now. And then this hourly fair value gap, we're kind of finding a little bit of support too. You see the wicks are causing damage down to the end, and bodies are still coming up to this range. We're still creating higher lows. So I'm thinking we're probably trying to target this next fair value gap up here, this next hourly one. So we might be looking for longs. Normally with this lunch, I like to see the bottom side get swept and then we reverse or something. But we've already tapped into this hourly fair value gap. So I mean, if we go any lower in my eyes, I feel like we should be like selling off pretty decent. But we gonna wait it out and see. Hey, what's going on, Magic Trader? How you doing today? Yeah, I'm really starting to like it a little bit more now, but just because we still stuck in this range, I need to see how it acts up here first before I really get too invested in it, or whichever direction it goes. I need to see how price reacts there, and then I'll probably hop in. Um, I'm up for the day, so I don't really. If I miss this trade, that's cool. Yeah, that was from the Asia. That was an Asia trade. Um, I had posted it in the Discord. Let's see if I can pull the screenshot up or something. Can I do that? Uh, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you the trade in a second. I posted it in the Discord. So here's the screenshot from that trade. Um, so I took this was Asia, so this was right at Asia opens at 1700 my time. So we had this big sell off, and then once we tapped into the liquidity to the left, to swooping that liquidity, we started getting a push back up. I added at this, no, I didn't add at this first one. I added at this right here, this second little pullback, just because I wasn't convinced right here with this push up. I just wanted to see it close up above here. We got that, and then we got this push down and then back up. Then I added here, but I really should have waited for this move right here, like for it to pull back right here. This would have been the perfect add right here, pretty much at my entry again. But then pretty much those 10 contracts I just held, and you see I had 3 TPs taken out. I did have a TP at the top of this box, and it would have smacked it too, but I just didn't. I was up, and I had 3 contracts left out of the 10, and I was going to close 2 here and just leave 1. But at that time too, it was time for me to go to bed, so I didn't even really want to sit there and be worried about it anymore. But it was just 1 contract. I should have left it on, as you could tell, but I closed it out. But that's what it was. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, appreciate it. Yes, sir. This is just the screenshot of that. This was I had to pull this up from my Discord. I also put the Discord link up at the top. It's free. You know, everybody could just hop in and just you know, I just want to kind of build a community right now. There's nothing too serious in there, but I want people to be serious in there though. But all right. Yeah, so now I'm just waiting. Oh, what's up, YT? How you doing? Yeah, 12K, 13, really beautiful. Yeah, I've been hearing everybody was getting chopped up, but you know these last couple days of low key been like that. I don't know what it is. Well, not even the last couple days, but there's oh, you changed it. You know, everybody's name is kind of popping up different than what it used to. Like it used to just say the name. Now I'm seeing everybody's at. Like it's like the at than the YouTube name. But it used to be whatever your name was like set as. Yeah, this morning was kind of crazy. But whenever you see mornings like that where it's like choppy and there's no direction, PM sessions, like just when you see that, you know, wait it out a couple minutes and see what's happening. But just be ready to understand that it's probably going to be better after lunch or towards lunch, because that's what happened right when 8 o'clock hit, which is 11 o'clock, close to like an hour away from lunch. You saw that's when we started selling off and doing crazy stuff. Yeah, and I knew it was you, but it's showing the because it said something different. YT by something before. I thought it said something different, but I knew it was you though. But yeah, everybody's name changed. Like it's showing the at symbol, like your handle now. It never used to show the handle. Hey, if I did do that, I don't even know how it happened. Because I don't even I set this up one time when I first set up YouTube, and I literally click start streaming. I don't mess with any of the settings. So if I did do it, I don't even know how it happened. But it was probably an update or something. Or does it, if you go on someone else's live, does it show different or does it still show the same? Because I didn't touch anything, at least that I know of. Well, when we say name, we're just talking about your username that's showing, not like your actual name. But but yeah, I didn't change anything. I see you changed it to what I used to see before, or I see the scarf I'm in. But yeah, I don't know. But I think it is better to do it this way because if you searching somebody up or if you want to tag them, it's better to tag this than their, because their actual channel name could be different. Like you said, like you have a different channel name than your handle. So if I was trying to at you, you know, your at is more unique. Like anybody could change the name of their channel versus the handle. And when I say that, I mean like if somebody else had your at, they wouldn't give it to you, but your channel name, they'll give it to you. Like no matter what your channel name is technically, but your at name is a unique identifier. So I think it's better to be that way anyways. Hey, I think that's a good idea. I'm still kind of sitting back and waiting, but we didn't take the New York, we didn't take the high, the lunch high, and we're just kind of in the middle right now. So we have 12 minutes left in this 4 hour candle. Now, I mean, if we, okay, so now it looks like bulls are starting to step in a little bit right here. So this is my dilemma with getting in right here. It's like, do I just take it up to this New York lunch high and then try and look for shorts? But I don't think I want to do it that way. I just want to wait so I could just get in the trade and like chilling it for most of the move. I don't want to be hopping in and out. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like leaning towards. Like I think the longs should come into play just because this. I mean, we're technically in the middle of the New York lunch and high range right now, right? But I feel like we're closer to the New York high than we are the low right now. Maybe it's actually about the same. Yeah, we're right in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, so like I like those equal highs, I see that. So that's why I'm like trying to decide, do I just take this to those equal highs or wait for the equal highs to be taken and then try and get in for shorts if we go up there first. But I'm also concerned that we're not even like we're getting a push back up, but it's not really convincing that we want to try and even get back up here near the New York lunch high right now. So these are like the last couple of fair value gaps that are resting below where we're trading right now, and it's still above this New York lunch low. So if we kind of come to this gap and then we get bullish energy and like leave this low intact, I'll probably get in for longs before that. Or if we push down and go lower, I don't know. I just feel like if we push down and go lower, we're going lower. Like I don't see us come in to sweep this New York lunch low and then come back up here. Just like based on the 4 hour, I feel like if we come down here, like past this New York lunch low, like we should be continuing the sell off. Right. And that would be my target. That's what I have down here. This NWOG new week opening gap. So and that was one thing, right? So it's like tomorrow's Friday is another thing that you have to think about. We low key been bullish this whole week, and you know Fridays frame the reversal. So this might not be the reversal completely, like, and still possible though. Like, don't get me wrong, still very possible. But part of me is telling me that going back into this gap might be tomorrow for some reason. Like I feel like we'll probably come down here, act like we're going down there, and then we're gonna start buying back above this New York lunch high. Then maybe during Asia we start pushing up again, London again, and then fill this hourly gap that's up here. And I mean, if we do that, this is hypothetically speaking, that this is what I'm thinking is gonna happen. We come up here, then we trade up here, and then after we clear this, then down here is like our target. I feel like because we tapped into that new week opening gap and then started making higher lows from there because we're targeting something. Right, right, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Like we'll probably see either the drop during Asia London or it might be our New York session trade tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because we still got time. Like if you just think about it, we close in the next hour, then we have like Asia like messing around in this area. London opens, boom, shoots up. You know, everybody's thinking we're gonna go higher. New York opens, we sweep the liquidity that's up here. Then, you know what I mean? Like that's a I don't know. I feel like that's something that could really happen. All right, so we just tapped into this fair value gap again. Oh yeah, and they started pushing from there. Yeah, I don't trust this bullish this push right here just yet. We'll see. So this, just seeing how this would look like a long I want to get in, but it's just kind of outside of what I'm looking for if I want to be committed to this trade. Like I'm only interested in going long if we have to come to at least right here to this red box. Be all at once because it's definitely showing us it found some support down here. Keeps trying to push lower. We inverted this fair value gap, tapped into it, pushing up. I gotta step away real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the screen up though. Oh, my bad. I just read your question. Why I'm looking for longs other than the equal highs. So the main reason, so if we look at my higher time frame, we really got to pay attention to what the trend is doing right now, right? So even from this low, not that, but if we go from, like if we do our trend line, right, you see we're still in an uptrend, regardless of what is like going on lower time frames and everything. Over the overall trend is going up. It's bullish right now, right? For our current time period, like what we're looking at and what we want to participate in, we're still bullish. So we're back in at the bottom of the range. You know what I mean? And if you really want to kind of look at it, this 4 hour came and swept this trend line and then started pushing back up, right? So, I mean, that enough makes me think we probably want to go long. But now, I was saying this earlier because looking at this 4 hour, because if you see how this 4 hour came and closed now, it's a little iffy to me because it closed below, like the bodies at least closed below. I still want to see longs, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. But that's why I'm thinking long. It's because one, we still have a fair value gap up here. Not saying that we always go and fill every fair value gap to the top, but like when you see stuff like this, like it keeps reaching, you see these wicks like acting like they're reaching for something. Like they keep coming up here, reaching for something and then snapping back. But even with the snapback, we're not like creating market structure shifts on higher time frames. So I don't know if that made sense on why I'm looking for longs right now. And it's just the we all understand the way the market moves, makes a high, then a higher low, higher high, higher low. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So that's why I was thinking, right now if we did go long, we would, if we go back long and flip long, I would think we're trying to come test this hourly fair value gap, or this or these equal highs up here, which I think was like an Asia session high or something. And then from there, but it doesn't, and I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have to happen this way. But that is, and one, that is the all-time high, so it might not even go all the way up there. But that's why I feel like it might make people think it's gonna go all the way back up there, but we still have this untouched hourly fair value gap right here. Then as soon as we get up there, you know, flip around and then we get everybody trapped in that trade. Right, but you got to understand the markets don't just move in one singular direction. So there's, I'm always looking for certain things to happen, but yeah, you could be completely right, bro. You really could. That's why you always hear me say so many different scenarios, because I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. I tell you what I feel more confident about, and then if I see my setup, I'm gonna take it. Gonna take. We'll probably take one. I'm trying to see how I let this react in this gap. And I'll put 5 contracts on so we can see what's gonna happen. If we're wrong, we're wrong. It's all part of the game. Oh, it's all good. Hey, man, I appreciate you sharing that. That's dope. Oh yeah, I see it right here. Yeah, so the melting is continued. We found no support in that gap just yet. So now once we come back and either we retest the gap or we trade back up into this area, we want to see if this starts acting as resistance at that point. Yeah, we right there on it. Yeah, so New York lunch low is hit. Now let's see. We did have this hourly fair value gap, but if we're coming down here, I'm just thinking the sell off is continuing now. Looking at this 15-minute candle. But we also have to remember that we are at the start of a 4-hour candle too. We're what, 12 minutes in? So just be careful for like manipulation. Yes, mama, daddy's working. I love you. Tata, daddy's working. You heard her. She's always coming to the door trying to tell on her mom or her sister or something. It's funny. We coming up on your TP. I mean, yeah, I love PM session. Like it's just smooth, like you said. It's a little slower to play out, but I mean, I think that's good for us. I think I'm gonna try longs right here. It's kind of expensive. I don't want it to be that expensive, but um, now do we ride this to the top? No, it's too far. I feel like, but hey, good job. So I want to see if we're just retesting this New York lunch low also. So we got to see how it wants to react right there. And then I want to see us come up here at eventually and get some type of closure if we're going to stay in the long, right? I want to see us invert all of these fair value gaps. And I'm willing to let it go to dig a little deeper because there is still more room below that it could like reach for as far as liquidity. Hold on 1 second. Got us. So this is where I'm trying to catch this bad boy. If that's what we're getting, since we just got that failed or that fake out low key. Yeah, and I didn't put my stop all the way down here. So if this shit pushes up, excuse me, but if this pushes up, I don't know. I feel like we might get like an aggressive. Mm, yeah, I'm trying again. This will be my last time though. I'm over it after this. Call me crazy, but I think we going up. I'm so funny. Wishful thinking, guys. Wishful thinking. I want to see 50K. I'm trying to see 50K. I want to see it go all the way back up to the top. I want to see new highs. I'm just playing. All right, so we came back and retested this New York lunch low, and we got some rejection from there. So is that all that it wanted? I would want to like move my um stop to break even, but we're right in the middle of a fair value gap, and it just wouldn't make sense. So I gotta leave it where it's at for now. So one of the reasons that made me get in, because I got stopped out and I didn't even have my stop in the right place. If I would have put my stop here in the first place, I would have never got stopped out from the first entry. So the fact that we low key had this. This was supposed to be like a short term high for this trend. We came down, created a low, and then we came and made a higher high when this was supposed to be. This was supposed to stay intact. And then after making that higher high, we came back and made a lower high because it didn't take out that previous high. So I mean, looking at that, that's what made me get in. But we'll see how it plays out. Hey, at least you locked in some profits. I mean, don't stress it. As long as you're green, even if you're red, as long as you're not that red, you're still good. Hey, we can never prove anything when we're trading here. I mean, I could tell you what I think, but I can't really prove it. So I mean, it's all probability, man. You'll be right sometimes, you'll be wrong sometimes. Just gotta get in where you fit in. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get some movement up and then I would scale out. But as you see, we already got stopped. Yeah, just sitting back watching what's happening at this point. If I do get in, I'm definitely going to be downsizing. I'll probably just go in with one contract and see what happens. But I'm done doing five. I like that. So let's do one right there and just see what happens. It always comes and stops me out and then be doing what I wanted to do. So that was aggressive right at the open, but we did still get a wick at the bottom. So if we can close up above this, I'll add some more on the retest maybe. But if we can't close, I'll just close it immediately if we can't close up above it. Yeah, and I can't keep my stop a little tight on this one just because we do have more kind of like structure that could act as support. So I would probably just target. I don't know if I really want to target the lunch high anymore. First, we got to see if we get more push from this area too. Like we just got to make sure we're not chopping people up right now. Added one right there. So I wanted to add in this. So there's an inverted fair value gap, but we also created a fair value gap in that push up. So I added before hitting that inverted because it might not come back down there since there's an actual fair value gap before the inverted one. So you see, we came up retesting that New York lunch low again. Came into that fair value gap, started rejecting, but we've already traded up into this fair value gap, so I'm thinking we should try and test the opposite side of it. So we have 3 minutes left in this 15-minute candle, and I really want to see it close a little bit more bullish than this. If we don't, I think that fair value gap that's resting up here is probably just going to be a target or something. But if we can get the 15 to come up here above this previous 15-minute candle and close somewhere within this fair value gap, I think we should be good. This 15-minute one, I don't have it mapped out, but you can just see it. This one right here. I feel it, man. Yeah, go ahead. Step outside. Appreciate it. Yeah, if I don't get this one, I'm done. I got things to do. But I am still feeling confident in this long. Where is it going? I'm not 100% sure though. But I think we can at least maybe sit in this trade for a little bit. Just gotta see what this 15-minute does. So now I want to see. We got 1 minute left in this 15, and yeah, let's see. I don't want to see rejection. Not right now. At least a crazy rejection. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and move to break even at this point. So if it does come all the way back down there, I wouldn't even want to be in the trade anymore, anyways. All right, so we're approaching that 50% of this fair value gap, so we just gotta be mindful. See, look how strong that was. So since we hit the 15-minute 50%, we did have like a fair value gap that was kind of like intertwined with it. So I'm gonna look at that one just to kind of see how the candles are forming, and it'll let me know if I'm good where I'm at or not. Yeah, so we got closure above it. Now I want to see if we can get closure through the 50% of this 15-minute fair value gap. See, we keep coming up, tapping it. Yeah, so if we can get this, if this so we're also coming back up. This green box is also an inverted fair value gap, the inverted 15. But we have 3 minutes left in this 5 minute candle. If we can as long as if we can close a little bit more bullish or leave this fair value gap intact, this 5 minute fair value gap, I think we should get a pullback into that 5 minute fair value gap and that inverted 1 minute that it didn't pull back into earlier. But we got to finish, this candle has to finish bullish, and you know, we need to make sure we have a fair value gap. Yeah, see how it keeps doing this. This is what I really don't want to see. So I'm gonna watch this 1 minute. You know, the 1 minute kind of gives you a little hint sometimes, but as you can see, like the bodies can't seem to close above that 50%. And this, the 50% I'm looking at is the 50% of that 5 minute fair value gap. And now look, we're getting rejection. Oops. We still got time in the 5 minute candle. So I guess I'm gonna give it a little time and see what's going on. Hey, appreciate you, Empires. I didn't even know you were in, but you were in here. But yeah, bro, do your thing. We're starting to get some failure now. And I'm just curious because this inverted 5 minute, and then we'll just see. Yeah, the max is 3,000 for consistency, but that doesn't make you fail the account. Everybody acts like the consistency makes them fail the account. If I make $10,000 on my first day, I have to make another $10,000. If I make another $10,000 on the next day, my consistency is 50%. So just because it says 3,000 doesn't mean I'm gonna fail the evaluation or anything. But the reason that I like to go past that is because one, I know how my trading is. I go through losing streaks. So why would I, if I know I can make good money, you know, I'm gonna try and take advantage of that so I can keep trading through the whole week, right? Through the yeah, so I could trade through the whole week even if I have a good or a bad day. But it doesn't change, like my profit target changes, but it doesn't change. If I trade, if this is my trading strategy and I do the contracts right, I could still pass in 2 days. You get what I'm saying? So the 3,000 doesn't matter. But the reason I go in excess is because I want to have more drawdown. I don't want to have to buy another evaluation. I'm not in this to fail an evaluation the same day to buy another one the next, if that makes sense. And you know, Top Step doesn't give you free activations. But I had already done numbers in this account, so I still have to trade. This isn't the first day in it. Hey, good job, Empire. Hey, yeah, that them shorts crazy. Like, people ate off them shorts for real. Okay. What you were trading MNQ not micros? Man, you did numbers on the micros. That's crazy. I don't think I ever made that much on micros. Okay. What do you mean you ended up at 30? 30 micros, or you saying you ended up on US 30, like the YM or whichever one that is, the or the YM? No, I think you're saying 30 micros. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. That makes sense now. So now we're trading up back above this 50%. We had a body close on this 1 minute above the 50%. So now that we had that, now I want to see the next couple of candles at least treat this as support. So, bodies could come, tap them, wicks could come through them, but I want to see a majority of the bodies stay above this 50% on this 1 minute chart. But if we don't get that, that's letting me know that this gap probably isn't going to hold up for us. But since we peeked through it already, right, with this previous wick over here, I'm thinking that we should be able to find some support. As you can see, you see how the wicks coming down and bodies are staying. That's what I want to see to make me feel like I'm on the right side still. And then we did tap into that inverted 15-minute fair value gap. We did that already the first time, but we tapped into it again, dug a little deeper. This 5-minute low key looks like it's trying to set up, like it created like a little short-term liquidity right here, and then you see price came up and then we started trading back below it. But I'm really just trying to pay attention to this 50% on this 1 minute and just making sure these 1 minute candles are still at least trying to keep their bodies above that line. like the way that one ended. Now we're probably gonna start treating it like resistance if we can't come back up and close above it again. But I do like that we didn't create a lower low. But we'll see. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stalling and hesitation right here. So yeah, if we start selling off kind of aggressive, I'm gonna just close it out. We'll take whatever we got, call it a day. Okay, the woman ended up closing back up above the 50%, and on the 5 minute it closed above the 50%, and on the 15 it closed above the 50%. So I'm hoping that means something good for us. Stalling out for real right here now. We're about to close it out here in a second. Hoping this is just a retest of this 5 hour inverted, because this last candle was the one that actually closed outside of it. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna ride this wave. I'm thinking because I'm liking the where we stopped as far as this push down, and kind of, now I want to make sure bodies are in line with from this aggressive push down. If these bodies could keep closing up here, I'll keep sticking with it. Yeah, and that's what I'm like. If we get a deep retracement, I don't really want to be in it anyways, for real. I mean, I'm willing to let it maybe come back and retest the New York lunch low, because we broke out from there and we haven't retested that yet. But anything below that, I'm out of there. Shorts do look like they setting up though, but I'm gonna sit still, sit on my hands. Oh yeah, that's a good target. Still looking good. So for this combine, I only needed to make 5,000 more. So I mean, regardless of how today ends, this combine will be passed today. And my target changed because I think my first day I made like 26,000 or something. But regardless of how this trade ends or how this day ends, it's passing today, yeah. Or wait, this might be a different account. I think I'm trading a different one today actually, because I have three Top Step. Yeah, for sure. We have our days. We have our days. We take some L's too. And if anybody hasn't joined the Discord, I did pin that in the top. It's free. Go in there. We just chop it up. It's new, so there's not much people in there, but want to get as many people in there, and we just kind of build a community. And I don't. A lot of times I don't go live during Asia. Like most of the time, I won't go live during Asia, but I will. Like yesterday, I did post like that I was long and the move that I was looking at, so you guys will be able to see stuff like that in there. And other people post their plays too. You could go in there, post your plays. So now looking at this, I kind of feel like this was a sweep of some sort. Because you see, we kind of had like these relative equal highs. We shot up aggressively, and now we're immediately back into the range. I mean, if we can still close without creating a new low, I might be okay with staying in it, but I don't know. Yeah, no, this, I don't like seeing that right there on the 5 minute. But we gonna give it a couple more seconds and we'll see. Still creating higher lows technically overall. So maybe it was just a trend line sweep. Came down, peaked below it. Now we're back up in it. Is that my real voice? What's that mean? What do you mean? Like, Hey, good job, Futures Empress. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just close this out, guys. I don't like that. So I closed it out. I mean, I'm up, but I'm down from when I started the session, but I'm still up. So, I mean, it is what it is. This could just be a pullback, but this isn't what I want to see right now. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is my real voice. This is my real voice. I don't have a voice changer on here like DDG. Oh, okay, got you, yeah. But yeah, you can. I got videos and some of my regular videos. You'll see me talking into the mic. Yeah, this is my real voice. That made me think of DDG. You know how he keeps saying, "Oh, his real voice is different than what everybody hears. Like he got a real deep voice or something." Nah, but my voice like that for real. What's crazy is like it don't sound that deep to me. Like when people say that, I'm like, for real. But I'm just used to my voice though. Yep, I do have some lives. Yeah, that is true. You know, I stopped showing my face when I was doing morning when I used to get on in the mornings because I low key just roll out of bed. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not turning the camera on. But yeah, but guys, um, I mean, we might find some support in this gap, but I'm over trying to go long for the day. I'm done trading for the day. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, if it wants to go up higher, it can, but I think I'm good for the day. But yeah, man. Make sure y'all join that Discord too, cause I'll probably do the giveaway next one. I've been doing them on. I did the first one on YouTube, but I had to keep doing the. I had to keep doing the drawing. I think I had to do it like 3 times until we actually got picked the winner. That was actually here to accept it. So the next giveaway will be through Discord. So I mean that'll be a little bit more enticing for y'all to get into it too. Um, but yeah, other than that, man, I'm done for the day. Good luck to everybody. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Okay, for sure. I'll definitely be posting something in there tonight if I see something. When Asia opens or when Sydney opens and then like building up into Asia, if I'm seeing something, I'll post it in there. But yeah, other than that, man, y'all have a good day. Good luck trading. You know, if you're down, lock it out. If you're up, lock it out. Just call it a day. But all right, y'all, have a good one.